Good morning, everyone. I'm Infant Vikram, Business Study Lecturer from Don Bosco PU College, Chitradurga. In the previous class, in the previous last two classes, we discussed about four topics or four concepts, right? And they are meaning of management, features or characteristics of management. Then the third one was objectives of management, and the last one was importance of management. Just we shall go for recapitulation. Management is nothing but just getting the work done from the employees working in the organization to achieve the organization's goal. And also it can be uh, like doing the managerial functions, planning, organizing, directing, controlling will also be considered as a management. And when we saw about features or characteristics of management, we saw that management is goal oriented process. Management is just undertaken to achieve the organizational goal, not for any other purpose. That is the only way for the organization to achieve the goal. So, management is goal oriented process. Next feature was management is continuous process. Management has to be undertaken till the organization exists. Till the organization exists. Because the moment we stop the management function, the fall of the organization starts. Because that is the only way for the organization to reach the goal or objective. And next feature was management is all pervasive. Management is applicable to all the organizations in the world, irrespective of their nature, place, or size. That is compulsory for all the organizations in the world to survive and to grow in the business environment. And the next feature, we saw that management is multidimensional. There, management had three dimensions. The first dimension was management of work, where we deal with the work, where we divide the work into different pieces and assign to the people based on their experience, talent, skills. Right? Next dimension was management of people. There we deal with the people, we train them, guide them, correct them, give them feedback. And next dimension was management of operation. And next topic was objectives of management. There we had three major objectives. First one was organizational objective, and it had sub objectives called survive, profit, and growth. And there we found that unless and until organization attains organizational objective, it cannot attain personal and social objectives. And goals of individuals working in the organizations will be the examples for personal objectives. And creating more and more employment opportunities, providing good quality of goods and services will be the examples of social objectives. And next we saw that importance of management. There we found that management helps the organization to achieve the group goals, that is survive, profit, and growth. And by helping the organization to achieve the group goals, management also helps the organization to achieve the personal objectives and social objectives. And also management helps the organization to increase its efficiency and to increase its employees' efficiency. Fine. So, this is all about the two previous classes. Next, in this session, we shall try to cover management as an art, and management as a science, and management as a profession. And the last topic in today's class will be levels of management. Okay, we shall start with the management as an art. I mean, here we will be seeing about art and its features and matching those features with the features of management. Only then we can consider management as an art, because to consider or to call a person as a doctor, he should be having the features of doctors, right? I mean, his features or doctor's features should match to his features. Only then that particular person can be called as doctor. In the same way, to consider management as an art, it should have art's features. I mean, art's features should match with the features of management. Okay, let's see. First, what is art? No, in the art, we apply our basic skills and creativity to derive the desired result. Example, drawing maybe, dancing, singing, speaking, or handling the people or motivating the people, writing. These are all the basic and common examples of an art. And we will come to know more about the art when we go through the features of or characteristics of an art. Fine? Okay. We shall see what is the first feature or characteristic of an art. The first feature is that existence of theoretical knowledge. In the art field, there is existence of theoretical knowledge on each art. For example, literature available on dance. Many literatures are available on music. And in the same way, various literatures are available for drawing, motivation, dancing, writing, communicating. Okay, various literature, I mean theoretical knowledge are available. Fine. Okay, we shall match this feature with the feature of management. Let's see whether theoretical knowledge available in the field of management. When we see whether the theoretical knowledge is available in the management field, yes, of course it is available. We can see theoretical knowledge or literature available on marketing management, sales management, then human resource management, financial management. These are all the examples, common examples of theoretical knowledge in the field of management. So, the first feature matches with the feature of management. Let's see whether the second feature of an art matches with the or available in the features of management. The second feature is personalized application. I mean, in the field of art, to be successful, we have to apply our personal skills, personal talent. I mean, these talents, skills will vary from person to person. For example, if you see the talents of two dancers, talents and skills will not be same. They will be varying. Talents and skills of a speaker will be varying from person to person or speaker to speaker. They have to apply, or in the art field they apply their personal skills. For example, artist talent and skills vary between the artists. In the same way, in the management field, talents and skills of two managers vary. Assume that there are two managers, manager A and B. Manager A cannot, or manager A will not handle the employees like manager B handles. For example, making the employees to work. Manager A can warn or threaten the employees and make them to work. But when we see the manager B, he may not threaten or he may not warn, but rather he may motivate the employees, telling that if they work hard, they will be recognized. I mean, their hard work will be recognized. In turn, they will get promotion and their salary will be hiked or increased. When their salary gets increased, their standard of living will increase. So, in this way, you can handle the people or employees and get the work done from them. So, here skills and talents vary. Fine. Okay, here also the second feature of an art is found with the features of management. Next feature of an art is based on practice and creativity. Here in the art, as I told you in the first point and second point, in the art field, the person more he practices, the more perfect he will become. And in the art field, to be successful, he or she has to apply his or her creativity. Only then we will be successful. Fine. For example, assume that person A and B, there are two persons A and B, and both are artists. Person A has been practicing just from 1 year, and the person B has been practicing the drawing or artist for the past 10 years. Here B will be more perfect than the A. Here years doesn't matter. We have to assume that B has been practicing from the past 10 years. Because of his practice, he has become perfect. And when we see in the management field, there too, the manager, more he practices, the more perfect he will become. Right? Again, we shall see the same example. Assume that there are two managers, A and B. A has been practicing management for 1 year and B has been practicing management for 10 years. Here, B will be more perfect than the A, because in those years he has made many mistakes. He has committed many mistakes and corrected those mistakes. And practice made him more perfect. Fine? Because practice makes man perfect. And when we see creativity, here manager, to be successful, he should be creative. He should apply his personal creativity. As I gave the example, assume that there are two managers A and B. A can threaten and warn the employees and make them to work, but B applies his creativity. Instead of threatening and warning the employees, he motivates the employees and get the work done. So here we could match three features of an art with the features of management. So here, since all the features are found in the features of management, we shall consider management as an art. Okay, next we shall see about management as a science. I mean, here, like in the last case, we have to first see the features of science, and next those features should be matched with the features of management. Only then we can consider management as a science. What is science? Science is systematized body of knowledge. Science is nothing but systematized body of knowledge. Why we call that knowledge as systematized knowledge? Because those knowledge or those statements are not given for the sake of giving. They are established. Those statements or knowledge is established based on the experiments, experiences, many tests. Fine. Only after these experimentation, they establish the statements. So we call them as systematized body of knowledge. Let's see whether the first feature matches with the feature of management. Fine. Okay. Next, systematized body of knowledge. The first feature is systematized body of knowledge. As I told you in the meaning of science, in the science, knowledge is established not randomly for the sake of giving. They give the statements or establish the statements or form a body of knowledge after so many experiments, after considering many persons' experiences, after conducting so many tests. They establish the statements or establish the body of knowledge. For example, apple falling from the tree to earth is explained by the law of gravity. This statement is established or given after so many experimentations, after considering many persons' experiences. Fine. When we see in the field of management, there too we have got systematized body of knowledge. I mean, literatures on marketing field, finance management, and human resource management, and principles, many principles given by thinkers, philosophers. Example, principles given by Henry Fayol, 14 principles, and scientific principles given by F.W. Taylor. These are all the examples of systematized body of knowledge. Here, first feature is found with the features of management. Then we can consider management as a science. And let's go to second feature, that is principles based on experiments. In the science, as I told you in the first point, in the science, principles are given, statements are established, not randomly for the sake of giving, after so many experiments, so many tests, considering many persons' experiences. Right? In the same way, in the management field, principles are given. Best examples, principles given by Henry Fayol and F.W. Taylor. These are not given after listening from somebody else. These are established after conducting many experiments, after considering many managers' experiences, after considering many experienced persons' experiences. Fine. So here too, principles will be based on experiments, experiences and tests. There too, in the management also, principles are given and they are based on experiences, experiments and tests. Fine. And when we see the third feature of science, that is universal validity, we can come to know that the statements or principles that are given in the field of science will not vary from the place to place. For example, you will get vitamin D from the sunlight before 7 o'clock. This is a statement. Assume that this is a statement established in the field of science. This will not vary when you go to other field. This will be same because these are not given randomly for the sake of giving. These are based on experiences, experiments and tests. Fine. Since they are based on experiences and experimentations, they will be same wherever you go in the universe. Fine. Wherever you go in the world. So, the statements given in the field of science will be having universal validity. Universal validity. The same thing follows in the field of management. The principles given by F.W. Taylor, for example, and one more example is principles given by Henry Fayol, will not vary if you go to other country. Will be same because these are based on experiments, experiences and tests. Because these are true statements. These are general statements like honey is sweet, milk is white. These are general statements, universal truth. Wherever you go in the world, they will be same. In the same way, the principles given in the field of science and management will be same, having universal validity. So, since we could match the three features of science with the three features of management, we can consider management as a science. And we shall see the next topic, that is management as a profession. Here too we have to find the features of profession with the features of management. Then we can consider management as a profession. First feature is well-defined body of knowledge. In the profession too, we can find well-defined body of knowledge. Examples for profession: lawyer, doctor, police, lecturer. Now, these are all the common examples of profession. We can find literatures, course of study for profession. For example, to become a doctor, we have to undergo certain years of study. We have to undergo course of study. There are many literatures, well-defined body of knowledge or systematized body of knowledge in the field of profession. The same feature is found in the field of management. There are many literatures in the field of management. Literature on human resource management, literature on financial management, literature on marketing management, and many principles are given. And in the management field, there is certain course of study that is desired, not compulsory. Okay? And we shall see the second feature of profession, that is restricted entry. In the profession field, entry is restricted by course of study. For example, to become a manager, doctor has to undergo certain years of course of study. Certain years of study. He has to do MBBS, MD, etc. Fine. In the same way, to become a manager, certain talents and skills are desired. Here it is not compulsory but desired, expected, that's all. certain talents and skills should be there, certain qualification should be there. Fine. Okay, next we shall see the third feature of management as a profession, or third feature of profession, that is professional association. In all the professional fields there will be association of professionals. For example, there is association for chartered accountants, All India Chartered Accountants. Next, association for lawyers, there is council called Bar Council. Then for doctors there is association called All India Medical Association. In the same way, in the management field, for the managers there is association called All India Management Association. Fine. Okay, we shall see, or we shall pass on to the last and the next topic, that is levels of management. Management can be divided into three major levels. The first level, top management. The second one, or the second level, is middle level management, and the third level is operational management. When we see the top management, we can see the persons having more authority, having authority to plan, and they will be forming policies, procedures, code of conduct, rules and regulations, setting the target or setting the objectives. All these functions will be undertaken by the people in the top management. If we are going to see, for example, CEO, Chief Executive Officer, will be the example for top management. Chief Operational Manager will be one more example for top management. President is example for top management. Then Vice President is also one more example for top management. These people will be having authority to plan and form policies and procedures, because all power will be vested in top management. They will decide what are the activities to be undertaken. After deciding, they will keep with them the important works, and rest will be assigned to middle level. Here, when we see middle level people, or people working in middle level, will be accountable to top management, will be subordinate to top management, will be working under top management. And example, heads of different departments, sales manager, production manager, marketing manager, then purchase manager, technical manager. So these are all the common and basic examples of middle level management. These people will be guiding the low level management or operational management. They will be guiding, motivating, communicating the updated information, and they will keep with them the most important work, and rest they will assign to operational management. They have to make sure that the work is completed by low level management. Actually, top level management people assign the work to middle level management. Middle level management get the same work done from the low level management, and later they will report to top level management people. Next, we shall see about low level management or operational management. Rather, instead of telling low level management, we can tell it as operational management. Here, people like team leader, quality auditors, then managers, supervisors, foremen, will be working in the lower level management. These are the common examples of lower level management. These are the people actually implementing or actually doing the work given by the top management. Top management assigns the work to middle level management. Middle level management, they keep a few important works with them, and rest they will assign to operational management. They will give them instructions, guidance, everything, how to do a particular work, and those works will be undertaken by low level management. They have to follow just instructions given by the middle level management and complete the work and report to middle level management. Fine. Here we completed the third session. In the third session, we learned about 4 topics: management as an art, management as a science, management as a profession, and the last topic we learned, that is levels of management. Fine. In the next class, we shall continue with the coming rest of the topics from the first chapter. Okay. Again I repeat, in this session we learned 4 topics: management as a science, as a profession, as an art, and the last topic we learned, that is levels of management. Fine. Okay. Thank you.